My name's Jaron Cooper. I am 38 years old. I live in San Diego, California. I am a postal worker. I've been a letter carrier for probably about like eight years or so. I have a family of my wife and two girls. Both my girls are teenagers now. I started this journey because I've gained weight over the years, just not really being able to stay on track with maintaining myself. Like I've tried different diets and different workouts and some of the things to do, like with nutrition and better health, but it's like I wasn't, really doing it. Usually life would get in the way and stuff, to the typical things. I just happened to cross one of Alex's Instagram posts and I was just like, oh yeah, I should definitely like do that. I've seen some of the videos and like, yeah, I should be doing this. But Alex actually reached out to me and he's like, hey, like what made you like, want to interact with this page? And pretty much since then, from that day, I was kind of like, I wanted something that was going to help me be accountable, keep me consistent. And I've been doing it for about, 2 months, 3 months?
I think, yeah.
Yeah, 2 months, I think. Yeah. Like I was just telling Alex, I've been sick for this last week. So I haven't been like going to the gym or anything like that, but I'm still losing weight, you guys. Like I've been sticking with like the diets as much as I can. When I started, I was 315. And like just today, I weighed at 293. So
293. When was the last time you weighed that?
293. And the last time I weighed that, like, dude, like I told you, I haven't been under 300. I think a couple of weeks ago, I told you I haven't been under 300 pounds in years, bro.
Yeah.
Like it's been years. So it's like, it's working. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like, yeah, I'm just, like I said, like I told my coach, I was like, hey, I don't really have much physical going on. I was kind of bedridden, I wasn't able to really do my steps and stuff, getting back into it today, but I was still able to kind of like follow my plan as far as the meals are concerned. I've been able to keep myself in the calorie deficit. And I think like, stuff like that, they teach you how to do stuff like that, which helps you to maintain. It's like I said, I wasn't even very active for this last week and I'm still dropping weight. You know what I mean? I'm still eating my meals, relatively, good. And I feel good. I feel fine. I don't feel tired. I'm not like fatigued like I used to be. I have energy and stuff like that. It's like, I was sick last week and like now I feel like the recovery process of being
better.
sick is better. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, I'm good. I feel great.
And what are your meals look like?
So most of my meals right now we just lowered the calories again down to 2,500.
Even
Yeah.
25 is a decent amount.
Yeah, it is because I'm supposed to, I think for my body mass I'm supposed to be eating like upwards of like 3,000 something calories. When I first started the program, she had me eating at like 2,700 calories around there, which I wouldn't even always hit it every day, but I'd get close, and then now he dropped it down to 25 and it's like, I'm not hungry. Yeah. So I was telling my brother-in-law yesterday, I was like, dude, like, I just realized that like, I don't need to eat like as much as I was eating. I've always struggled with portion control and I love food. I have a bad relationship with food. So to me, it's like, I had spaghetti last night. I had freaking spaghetti. I'm still losing weight because it's all about like, how much you're eating, dude. Like that's really what it is, And so I had probably, and realistically, Alex, I probably had like maybe like a fourth of what I would normally eat or what I used to eat.
I'm curious,
So,
do you feel like you're eating more food now than before, eating the same amount?
and see, yeah, I feel like I'm eating about the same amount. It's so weird because it feels natural and it feels fine. But at the same time, like in my head, I'm like, okay, well, I know like I probably have like 2 or 3 helpings of like this much. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how I used to eat it and stuff like that. And I don't miss it. Since my plan is tailored to have like food that I like to eat, it's not so bad. It really isn't.
Is it easier than you originally expected?
Yeah, because portion control is my biggest thing where I'm just kind of like, dude, I want to eat all this stuff. I just have to learn to not and be satisfied with what I'm doing. Like sticking to the plan mainly.
And on our conversation, you actually did was you even set aside some cash before getting started. Because typically, Jared, when people say that to me, they disappear, they vanish, right? And I was like, I don't know if this guy's going to come back. I hope he does because I can really help him out. Was there something about the conversation? I'm curious.
I mean, you had already, I guess, had convinced me if that's what you mean. You know what I mean? Like, that you seem pretty legit, and just like watching even that little bit like of like how you interact with your or I guess clients. That was my biggest concern, is like, is it just like another person who's trying to push something on you, or they're going to charge you a bunch of money? That's just not what this is, you know. And so when I needed to put aside money, I technically really did, because like financially, you know, it's been a struggle, especially this year. Like even right now, I have to modify my meals just a little tiny bit, because I can't afford to buy some of the things, you know, that I need for my plan. But you know, it's all good, whatever. But 'cause when I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. You know what I mean?
I love
And
it.
so at that moment when I said that to you, it was because you had already at that point had convinced me that like, no, I think this guy is legit. Like, it's not just about weight loss, because you have some people that are just trying to change their life. You're not selling like weight loss. You're selling like life, like lifestyle. To me, I felt like during our talk that you get what it is I'm looking for, which isn't necessarily just, it's like losing weight is a step, you know,
It's a
in what I'm
vehicle.
trying to do overall. Yeah, which overall you're looking to make people enrich their lives, like
100%.
better their lives. Like, yeah, you just convinced me that that's what you were trying to do.
What caused you to pull the trigger, man? Why now? Why didn't you ever think about reaching out for help on your own in the past?
I kind of have here and there before, but this time around, it was just the fact that like I got out of a kind of a bad friendship. So
Mm,
I've been even like more depressed than usual, and I'm just kind of like I'm trying to work on myself like mentally. You know what I'm saying about that? And one of those things that you always hear is like mental and physical health go hand in hand. It was one of those things where I've been working mentally on, you know, trying to be better, trying to move on, trying to make myself a better person. But one of those things, my therapist goes, okay, well, you know, you should go to the gym, like go like work out, like get active. You know what I mean? Don't just sit, don't be sedentary and stuff. And so for me, the way I look at it is this is now part of my mental health too, is I'm going to basically, you know, you look good, you feel good, you play good, like whatever. Like I'm just trying to put it all together and basically, hopefully, physically and mentally just become a better person. In the last 2 months, man, I'm trying not to get emotional. In the last 2 months, like I've been such a different person, because like I've still been dealing like emotionally and mentally with my fallout with my friend, but like going to the gym and being on it, and then like being in the chat, or you know, well, watching the chat. I'm still kind of shy, but like watching the chat and like seeing these guys that are going through the same thing, like like seeing that, like I'll be working all day and I'll like look, and I'll try to catch up with you all of the stuff, and I'll look and see what you guys are saying, and it helps. You know what I mean? And it basically puts me in it puts me in the mindset of where it makes me feel so much better
mm,
than when I was on my own. You know what I mean? And it's like, you know, having a routine, going to the gym. Basically, I feel good after my workouts. You know, I come home. Even there are days when I don't want to go to the gym, right? And I'll go, and then when I'm done, I'm like all happy and full of energy and stuff. And it's like it's just like it's literally a change in lifestyle. I just feel so much better. Like I said, like physically, mentally, emotionally. Honestly, I don't really know how to put it into words. I just am feeling the change. I'm literally not the same person that I was 2 months ago, I guess, if that makes sense. For years, I've been like, I looked at my wife this morning, Alex, and said, because okay, I'm wearing these joggers right now,
yeah.
and I have them to where they're tied. They're like with a string. They were too loose, bro. I've lost so much weight that my pants. I have to make a new hole in my belt. My shirts are fitting better. This right here is a 3X. I was wearing 4X's, and
Yes.
now it fits comfortably.
Too
So it's
much.
like in 2 months, exactly. Yeah. So it's just like, dude, it's like, why didn't I find you sooner?
I know, right? And like so many people delay it, but it's like, dude, years of pain and struggle can be undone in 2 months. Like if you do it correctly, right? And
Yeah.
how have you been able to show up as a father, as a husband now compared to before? Being better, you know, feeling better. Do you feel like you're able to emit that energy into your family as well? Like,
Okay. Yeah,
you know
no,
what I
I
mean?
see what you're saying. Yes, I do think that I see that in them, you know, in my interactions with them and stuff. You know, I'm not always like down, because I'm really down on myself a lot of times, and it's like that's not happening as much. When you're focused on yourself in a negative way like that, when you're down on yourself, you can't see what's in like the good and the stuff that you have like right in front of you,
Right.
and that's
That's
definitely happening less. So,
no, and I guess not even that. Like the purpose of those calls is I want to make sure that people get a bit of an insight on what it's like to be part of the community, right? and I wanted to make sure that you felt comfortable and confident with your decision. That's essentially what I was looking for, right?
Yeah, definitely, 100%.
I remember that call. It was great. Like so smooth, easy going, and like I can tell, you wanted to make that change. That it's been something on your mind for a while, but you just haven't pulled the trigger. And there's a lot of people in that limbo zone, but not many people, pulls the trigger. And would you say it was worth taking that jump?
Yeah, for real. Even that, like not being able to follow my plan 100%, but then I still am getting on the scale, like doing the best I can, and I'm still losing weight. You have to understand something is like when I basically, before this program, when I would be trying my other methods to like lose weight, my weight would go down. I would lose weight, but it would be like, I'd get sick or something would happen and I would be right back up. And that's not happening. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's like, this has been the consistency that not only have I broken below 300 pounds, but it's staying off of 300 pounds and it's continuing to drop. I mean, like when you got validation like that, you know what I mean? I'm
Yeah.
pumped, dude. I'm
Yeah,
so
dude,
pumped right now.
I'm so glad, man, and I love you're honestly a lot happier as well compared to when I first spoke to you, man.
Yeah, right. Oh, I'm happy, dude.
You know, crazy what a couple
Yeah.
tries to do, right? No, I'm really glad. And let's say somebody was watching this, Jaron, and they were on the verge of pulling the trigger, like they want to do it, they're a little bit skeptical or a little bit hesitant. Like, what would you say to them?
Okay, well, I would definitely say look, I have a skeptical mind. I have like a paranoid mind. Like I don't easily trust things like this because there's a lot of people out there that get out there and try to market to people that are trying to lose weight or whatever, and they say that or like supplements, like my supplement does this and this and things like that. I would say, look, do your research no matter what you're doing. But it's like look at, like I said, when we like looked at everything that you had presented to us, it was legit. It looked legit. So I would say just give it a try. If you basically are on the fence, I've tried a bunch of different things, and it's like, to me, this program it's the consistency that I needed to basically change my life. What I've never seen before is like how it's broken down. Like everything is broken down. Like you show people how to not just get in the gym or eat right, but how to make schedules, how to make time, different various things like that. So I would say like if you're on the fence, it's like these people are here to help you change their life, and they have the experience. And then other people that aren't even the coaches, like I said, a couple of the guys in the group, they have the experience. They're going through the same thing.
Yeah.
So it's like you have all these different avenues of people coming together. They all have similar goals. Do it. Just freaking do it. Like, I don't know how to say it any easier. You know what I'm saying? Like, just freaking do it. Like, if you want to basically drop or invest in your health, this to me is worth the investment.
Because what we're doing is habitual and lifestyle, right? We're like, hey, let us teach you how to navigate through certain situations and different environments in your life so that when you get sick again in the future, you know what to do so the weight doesn't go back up.
And that's exactly what happened. Yeah.
Or let's say, work gets busy, or you travel as well, right? Maybe you go to a different state, you visit family, whatever that might be. We want to be able to give you the tools and knowledge and resources to be like, all right, Jaron, here's what we should do. Here's our game plan, right? And whenever you have these events, just keep doing the same thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, yeah, it was good to catch up, man. If you got mates, let's create a group chat. And, all right, Jaron, I'll speak to you soon. Killer work, man, and let's keep making some progress.
All right. Yes, sir. All right. Thank you.